Welcome to our channel Randomly. I am Katie, and I will be your tour guide for this virtual trip to the Louvre. So buckle up. The Louvre, or the Louvre Museum, is a national art museum in Paris, France, and one of the most famous museums in the world. It is located on the right bank of Seine River. The Louvre is home to some of the most canonical works of Islamic art, Western art, including the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Winged Victory. The museum is housed in the Louvre Palace, originally built in the late 12th to 13th century under Philip II. Remnants of the medieval Louvre fortress are visible in the basement of the museum. Due to urban expansion, the fortress eventually lost its defensive function, and in 1546, Francis of Auvergne converted it into the primary residence of the French kings.
The Louvre inverted pyramid may be thought of as a smaller sibling of the more famous Louvre pyramid proper, yet turned upside down. Its upturned base is easily seen from outside. The Louvre inverted pyramid is a skylight constructed in the Carrousel du Louvre, an underground shopping mall in front of the Louvre Museum in Paris. Tip of the inverted pyramid is 1.4 meters high from the floor. The pyramide inversé was designed by architect E.M. Pei and installed as part of the Phase 2 government renovation of the Louvre Museum, known as the Grand Louvre Project. It was completed in 1993. This is the entrance door of the Louvre Museum, and we have to wait a bit. There are long queues for entry. It takes at least an hour for proper entry into Louvre Museum.
Pause for cause. We make travel videos from all around the world, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because it encourages us to bring more exciting travel videos for your viewing pleasure.
The Louvre Museum is closed on Tuesday, and I came to know about it when I reached there on Tuesday as a walk-in visitor. So better go prepared, buy an online ticket of €25 and be in time. There are thousands of paintings inside, but majority comes here to see Leonardo da Vinci's world-famous painting of Mona Lisa. Disclaimer, this is not the real Mona Lisa painting, that's yet to come. You may buy Louvre Audio Guide, which will cost you €8 more, but I did not find it user-friendly. Choice is yours. This is the first gallery on your left when you enter the Louvre Museum. Welcome inside the world's largest museum. Before turning this palace into a museum, this used to be the palace of the King of France. head, hand, and the leg of the kurus. These fragments belong to a statue with stylistic parallels in Athenian sculpture of the first half of the 6th century BC. The hair is held in a place by a band tied in a flat knot at the back of the neck and a ribbon that is visible behind the ears. Tip: if you intend to visit all the galleries spreading over 60,000 square feet, you need to put on comfortable shoes like joggers, because visiting all galleries means around 25,000 steps.
Мы в пирамидке.
Welcome to the Gallery of Islamic Art and History. The term Islamic art refers to the various art forms of the Islamic world. These are represented in the Louvre by a selection of artifacts made over an extensive time period, ranging from the rise of Islam in the 7th century to the late 19th century. Geographically, the collection spans 3 continents, from Spain to India, via North Africa and Egypt. The first Islamic artworks entered the Louvre when the museum was founded in 1793, and the first Islamic galleries date from 1893. It is recommended to hire a proper guide for visiting this museum. Audio tour guide device isn't of much help. Back then, the preferred term was the Muslim arts, a reference not to religious art, but to the predominance of Islam in the Middle East and Africa. The collection expanded considerably in the 19th and 20th centuries, when Paris was at the forefront of Orientalism. These are some unique and ancient utensils which remained in use of rulers of Egypt, Mesopotamia, India. Let's go to the basement of the Museum of Islamic Art to witness some architectural mosaics ranging from the year 1000 to 1800 AD. The Louvre's Islamic artworks were initially presented in the Department of Decorative Arts before joining the Department of Eastern Antiquities. But after the creation by presidential decree of an independent Department of Islamic Art, they were moved to their present location. This section displays Turk-Inzik pottery. Iznik pottery, or Iznik ware, named after the town of Iznik in Anatolia, where it was made, is a decorated ceramic that was produced from the last quarter of the 15th century until the end of the 17th century. Turkish stylization is a reflection of Chinese porcelain.
This is the statue of Caesarini Chrysippus, a Greek philosopher. Chrysippus, born circa 280 BC, died circa 206, was a Greek philosopher from Soli who was the principal systematizer of Stoic philosophy. He is credited with about 750 writings.
This is the statue of Cupid, popularly known as the Roman god of love, desire and attraction. This statue is the remake of Hercules and Cacus. The original statue is in the Palazzo Vecchio in Florence, Italy. This is a marble bust from the Torlonia collection, specifying a drunken satyr. This dark grey statue is a private collection of Greco-Roman antiquities owned by the wealthy Italian Torlonia family. These are some other masterpieces from Torlonia collection.
I want to see this one.
If you fancy this video, subscribe to our channel named Randomly, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. This is the statue of Demeter, the Greek goddess of agriculture, harvest, and fertility. Ancient Greek sculpture of the goddess Aphrodite.
We are zooming in on a 2,000-year-old Roman marble sculpture of Venus of Arles from the 1st century BC. This iconic sculpture of Venus de Milo is known as Greek goddess of love and beauty.
We are zeroing in on another sculpture of Venus de Milo, the Greek goddess of love and beauty, standing tall to the beautiful arches on its sides. The Salle des Caryatides was originally a ballroom designed by the architect Pierre Lescaut. It has a musician gallery supported by 4 Roman-inspired sculpted female figures serving as columns. This double-head bull pillar is from Persepolis, an ancient capital of the Achaemenid Empire in Iran. The bull symbolizes royal authority and kingship. Its pillars are made of stone, with fluted shafts and bell-shaped bases. These are molded clay brick panel, god and goddesses carved out on rocks belonging to the temple of Inshushinak, Susa, 2000 BCE. Table of offerings or libations decorated with 2 serpents and 5 deities with gushing waters, of which only the bust remains. This magnificent staircase leads to the painting galleries and scores of rooms adorned with paintings of hundreds of artists from all around the world.
The Louvre houses approximately 7,500 paintings by artists from all over the world. This includes a vast collection of works from various European schools, spanning from the 13th century to the mid-19th century. According to Paris Tickets and Paris Insider's Guide, the Louvre's painting collection is so extensive that it could take several hours to explore it fully.
Despite the fact that I spent almost 8 hours in Louvre, but I couldn't see all the paintings and all the galleries. This painting, made by Philippe de Champaigne in 1658, depicting Saint Ambrose, while the two saints Gervais and Protase appear above him on cloud.
It's interesting to see some of these pictures with all these pieces in them. I guess how they're called. Maybe
This painting by the Nicolas Poussin depicts Christ healing the sick. This painting is an oil-on-canvas work by François Boucher, and it was made in 1757, showing Vulcan presenting arms to Venus for Aeneas.
Juste en flash, les photos, s'il vous plaît, mise en flash.
Pour des raisons de sécurité, ne vous séparez pas de vos sacs et effets personnels. Tout objet abandonné doit être
The painting was made by Joseph Benoit Sauvé. It depicts Cornelia, mother of the Gracchi, presenting her children as treasures. The Grande Galerie is a wing of the Louvre Palace, perhaps more properly referred to as the Aile de la Grande Galerie. This gallery houses the longest and the largest room of the museum.
Construction of this unusually long wing was started in 1595 on the initiative of King Henry IV and was completed in 1607.
Majority of the visitors in these galleries are looking for the world-famous painting of Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa's painting was not of that significance in the art world till advent of the 20th century, as it enjoys today. In 1911, an employee of Louvre stole Mona Lisa's painting and took to his country Italy, where he thought it actually belonged. Eventually, the Mona Lisa's painting was returned to the Louvre Museum in 1913 by the Italian government.
This large painting opposite to Mona Lisa's painting portrays the wedding at Cana.
This is the closest I could get to the Mona Lisa's painting. This is the most photographed painting of Leonardo da Vinci.
Balkon senin galiba gösterdiğin. Ben orayı sen gezerken buldum. Oradan sarı diye geçmiştim, değil mi? Sarıyı böyle bir
Galerie di Apollon. The Galerie d'Apollon is a large and iconic room of the Louvre Palace, on the first upper floor of a wing known as the Petite Galerie. The Galerie d'Apollon current setup was first designed in the 1660s, and it has been part of the Louvre Museum since the 1790s. The Petite Gallery of the Louvre was first built in the 16th century. A second story with a long room for the display of art was added during the reign of Henry IV. Known as the Galerie des Rois, it was decorated by artists of the second school of Fontainebleau, including Toussaint Dubreuil, Jacob Bunel, and his wife Marguerite Baouche, according to designs by Martin Fréminet. The Galerie d'Apollon was completed under the lead of Félix Dubon in the mid-19th century, and has housed the museum's collection of the French crown jewels since 1887. This marble and hardstone mosaic table, dimensions, height 199 centimeters, width 132 centimeters, belonging to Renaissance period, was made in Rome in the 1575, seized in 1800, and now displayed here ever since. At the far end of the gallery, you can see the statue of winged victory of Samothrace. Nike of Samothrace is a Greek marble sculpture from around 190 BCE.
Dear viewers, thanks for your keen interest in this informative video. Team Randomly awaits your feedback so that we can come up with your desired travel videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe this YouTube channel named Randomly. Your attention and appreciation keeps us going.
I intend to go to Louvre once again, as I could not visit all the galleries despite spending 8 hours at Louvre.